All right, good morning. What is this popping up here? Alrighty. We had some things charted out on SPY yesterday, or last night, I suppose. I'll pull up the chart here. We'll look at SPY, and we'll talk about what we were watching here. Obviously, we have a huge trend line. It goes all the way back to the weekly time frame. We also have this neckline and this like large head and shoulders, essentially. Not perfect, but you have kind of like shoulder, head, shoulder, break. This is also a large level on the weekly time frame. You can also see that it was this bottom of this swing low before we reversed trend temporarily. We have this upper trend line, so kind of below this bottom and this upper trend line on a much higher time frame. We have some levels off of weekly and daily time frames. We have a gap here, so this is a gap down. We closed that day around there, opened the next day here, so we have a gap in this area to fill eventually. Looking at the pre-market, don't think we get a gap fill anytime soon. One thing that I was watching, because we were kind of in this like rising channel on the 4 hour or just on any higher time frame. You can see it on lower time frames as well, but we're in this rising channel. In the pre-market, we've broken out of it. What I was looking for is here was a recent high. You know, we had our low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Could we set a higher high, higher low, etc.? Well, we have pretty much matched this. So I will mark that area as one to watch there. We have this low right in there, right at that 426 level, and we've broken out of this rising channel. As you can see, we rejected pretty much right off this 430 level. It was pretty much like the neckline of this inverse head and shoulders. You can see shoulder, head, shoulder. That neckline we broke out, had at least a bullish day before we rejected, but yeah, we've broken out of this channel. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for continuation to the downside. This shows a lot of weakness. I am specifically looking for, we have this low right here, right? 426. I want to see us retest this trend line and then fail and come back down to this 426. I think this 426 is our nearest support. I think after that we could potentially see levels around in here. You can see that we've bounced off that level of a number of times here. So if we're looking for targets to the downside, you could say that would be a potential one at 425. It looks like we're finding a little bit of support at 426. So I would expect us to come up and retest this trend line. A retest and rejection would be an excellent play. Probably back down to that 426 area over a longer period of time. If we break 426, 425, if we break 425, I see us testing this longer term trend on like the weekly time frame. So kind of overall bullish scenario. Do we have a bullish scenario? I suppose so. If we come back and we break up into this, if we reclaim this channel, I guess, if we break up above, say, like 428 and hold, you can see a potential move up towards that 430 area. I would be surprised if that's the outcome that we get, but it is potential. Anything can happen in the market, but that is pretty much what I'm watching. I'm gonna hop in the trade chat with my boy Gil. We're gonna see what he's thinking. Good morning, Gil. How you doing, my friend? Hello? Oh, you got the stream pulled up. I hear you. I hear you. What's up, brother?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, Gil?
What's up, man?
How you feeling about today?
It's looking good.
Yeah,
I I'm just watching your YouTube, so exactly what you're thinking. That's what I'm thinking, brother.
that come up and retest of the broken trend.
Yeah, we're gonna see if it rejects it, and then if it has a good rejection, then we're in for we're in for some puts, you know.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
If not, I mean, we just wait to see what happens around that area.
yeah, yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
looking at.
for sure. I'm thinking if we come up and retest and reject off that trend line, we get like a perfect trade down towards maybe 426 or so.
Yeah,
Um, but if we break back up into that channel, I don't know. I have no real trade plan for there if we somehow
yeah,
get up
yeah.
above
I'm
that.
looking for
Yeah, huge shit.
yeah, yeah. Just looking for something. I want to see if it's gonna. I would like for it to continue down because I mean the way it looks doesn't look that good for an upside.
Yeah, yeah, it certainly doesn't. What's up, Fully? What's up, JT? How you guys doing?
What's good? What's good? Another Monday. It's time to get up,
Mm-hmm.
boys. How you feeling, Ryan?
I'm feeling good. I'm looking at that broken support on the higher time frame. Looking like we got a little bounce off 426. I want to see us come up and retest that trend line. Hopefully for rejection for some continuation down. That's
Oh,
the
you're looking for the downside.
yeah, because we had that support from the past like couple days and it broke, and now it looks like we're bouncing. So I'd like to see us come up and retest it and then continue down, just with the weakness we're showing in the pre-market. Breaking like a higher time frame trend, it would be nice to get in on that. It's just that's just what I have for a trade idea. If we come up and we're like bullish or something and break back above that trend, I don't really have much for a trade idea for that.
Can you send me or share your screen with the open line?
Yes, sir. Here, share my screen. Your swim.
Hey, maybe on the upside,
Yes, sir.
um, probably that trend line up. The one that it was using as resistance,
Yeah,
and it's the same thing, just reverse, right?
yeah,
Reverse way. See if it stays above it, and we'll see if it gets a rejection up there. The same thing, but I'll wait. Let's see what happens.
yeah. My only thought is if we do reclaim that bottom trend line, that we could potentially see a move back up towards like 430. That kind of
Yeah.
level that we've rejected off of a number of times. But I don't really have a specific play for that. Fully, you see in the my screen, my friend?
Yeah. I see. I like it.
Yeah, it's like on the hourly time chart, and then I'm gonna switch down into like the 15, and you can see it real well too. Because in the pre-market, we like you see right here, we like held it
Oh
and
yeah.
then broke through. I want to see us come up and retest. If we get a something like this on the other side, like come up and failing to get above it, I'm taking that right back down to like 426 ideally.
Okay. I like that. I'm gonna draw the same thing.
But yeah, that's kind of what I'm watching. That's the main thing I'm watching.
Cool.
You guys have a good weekend.
Yeah, it was
It's
alright.
all right.
Shit goes way too quick. Do we need where's Ray at? I know this is a setup Ray would love.
Yeah.
No, he was telling me last night he was gonna be on early.
I see it. It says he's live on Discord, so we'll see. Trading fully. You're free.
Yeah, well, today at least. I know I gotta work tomorrow.
Gotcha.
We gotta make the most of it. No fuck ups.
I'm trying this new little setup on my screen. The three screens, kind of like Ray has it.
Yeah, he was showing me that yesterday.
Yeah,
I
just
like it.
I had 2 screens and 2 options, and I'm switching it just 1 option contract, 2 screen or 3 screens. Damn.
I have a trend line drawn on the 5 minute, so
That
from the high of
that resistance.
yeah, so from the high of the resistance to the low right now.
Okay, so you're saying it's like it broke out, right? It's bouncing off the bottom of that. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so it broke that small trend line in 5 minutes.
Yes,
Now we're
sir.
just waiting. We're waiting to see what it does at the. Yeah, I think that was the hourly, right?
Yeah, it was on the hourly 4 hour. It was just on like any larger time frame, really.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice. That break and retest was like perfect. So we'll probably get a push up and test that trend line. That'd be a nice little setup for the day.
Oh yeah.
Josh, are you in here?
I am.
What do you think about drawing a fib from that top to bottom?
On the overnight?
Yeah, just like really from where it gapped up down to where we are now.
I don't know. I don't really do a whole lot of fibs for overnighters.
Okay.
But we'll see though.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was something that you would do.
What's interesting though is like if you do draw a fib from the top there down, it was trending right at that 38.2% line, like most
Yeah.
of the night before it broke down right at that line. Telling you guys, these fib lines, solid.
I've definitely seen some really accurate fib like levels. It seems like if you have like key levels and they match up with the fib, then that's just like a nice confirmation.
Yeah, very true.
I'll send this over to you guys. The top left.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I wouldn't be surprised if we came up and hit that 0.5 level.
What price does that correspond with? Fuck, I can't see it.
428 exactly
428. Okay.
on the dot. Yeah.
You know how I feel about those whole numbers.
Yeah.
I know, dude. It confirms your whole number theory too. I got my son home from school today, so I'm gonna be in and out on mute.
No worry.
No worries.
Yeah. Actually, you know, I want to hop off for a second. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh, we're getting up there.
Yeah. I got a
So
zone between uh 2730 and 2775.
Yeah, we kind of just touched the very bottom of that, huh?
Yeah,
Is that from the pre-market you're looking at?
yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're getting up in there.
It rejects it pretty hard on that on that 5 minute. Probably takes some. It all depends how he rejects it, you know.
Yeah, it like literally just bounced off my trend line too on the retest. Oh yeah. Do you wait for 5 minute close, Gil, or what do you look for
Yeah,
specifically?
I wait for that 5 minute to close to see if how it closes, and then I want to see the next one, what the other one, how the other one's reacting, and then probably on the close on the second one after it tests, you know, the first test and then the second one.
Okay. That's kind of, yeah, I kind of do the same. I look for like one 5 minute candle close to confirm it, and then I try to get the entry on the next one.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is looking perfect. It's like just bouncing around right at that trend.
This is what I'm thinking. By the way, I hope I didn't cut off anybody. I think I just kind of hopped in here. I came in a little excited
No, you're good.
because it's bouncing off of right where I wanted it to. Um, yeah, it's pushing off of that 427.5. So if you look at that fib chart though, fully, that that 30 that 0.382, it's bounced off of that right now. If it shoots through that, well, if it bounces off of that, I bet we might go bearish all the way down to the 425 area. But if we bust through that, next line I would look at is 428 even, and to see if it goes through there, I bet we're going to be probably bullish for most of the day. And if it bounces off of that, then same thing. I would expect it to come back down to 425 ish, 425.5.
okay.
But right now it's not busting through that first line at 427.5.
Which levels do you have on your fib? You have the 0.5, and then what are the other two?
So there's the 0 and the 1, and then in the middle I have 0.382, 0.5, and 0.618.
Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, yours are like all right there near the center.
Exactly. Yeah, like I mean, a traditional fib chart will show you like
Like
10
10
of
of them
them.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just take out all of those because it's just a lot of it's a lot of cloud for me. Too
Yeah,
cloudy.
that's fair.
1 second, guys.
We got about a minute on this one.
Yep. Yeah, about a minute left.
Yeah, there's orders coming in right at that line.
I'm getting a big push.
Let's see
I
where
just
it
hopped out
closes.
of my trade. I just hopped out of my trade.
Would you take a put?
I took a call actually.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
Oh my god. If I can
Did you take it? What? You took it like right off the open?
yeah, I took a after we broke my VWAP, it was like a kind of like a flip trade for me. I was looking.
Okay.
It was nice.
Little scalp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to close right here.
So we just rejected off the top of that zone.
I like that.
Hmm.
You think about entering or what?
Not yet.
I'm not. I'm gonna wait.
I want to see where this one closes.
Gotcha.
It's in that zone.
We might continue to see a push up from here because everything is well. Actually, never mind. Just turn around. Obviously, Apple and Tesla are still looking bullish. I got a line drawn at 427.15, which is where the top of the opening candle closed at. So I'm curious if we break through that, if we're going to continue that downtrend.
Ooh.
Ryan, what are you thinking? Like when you look at that opening candle there, and you saw that push up on that lower wick there, around between 426.3 and 426.6 on that opening candle there.
Mm-hmm.
You seeing strong buyer resistance there?
I would look at like on the 5 or the 15-minute chart. Gil was saying that we had like a little downtrend from the pre-market that we broke out of and retested perfectly. Like that the bottom of the opening candle on the 5-minute like retested that trend. If you could draw that, so I think it was just like a breakout of a initial breakout of a downtrend that gave us some momentum to the upside. But that's exactly, yeah, I was looking for us to push up and retest that trend line, kind of like what we're doing right now. It's just like the classic like break and retest of a trend line that got us up there, and then now we're retesting the break of the trend line that could potentially like continue down. I'd love to see it continue down.
That overnight and pre-market trend.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like anytime you like break out of a trend, you get like an initial momentum in whatever way you break. I think we get a nice rejection off that trend line.
I mean, it's looking like it. I may put in some puts here because
Like on the hourly, the 15-minute, they both look really good on the higher time frame. In terms of like sitting right at that trend line, so we'll see.
Ray, if we can, fuck. If we can break above this zone and then retest, are you thinking about calls, or are you gonna wait until we get further up? Or not, Ray? Gil.
Yo,
Gil.
yeah,
What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for it to reject, or are you waiting for it to break
yeah.
above?
I'm waiting for a rejection right here to see. I want to see maybe a bear flag or something, uh, or if it's gonna continue, then let it
Okay.
break over that uh what was it, the resistance trend line up on top,
Yeah.
and then probably retest the same thing it's doing here. Just waiting for a setup.
The way it's moving right now, I'm seeing that I wouldn't be surprised if in the night here soon if we see like a really nice setup come through.
I think we're getting that rejection off the trend line.
There it is. Yeah. Puts are uploading.
You dropping inputs right now?
Yeah, probably.
High volume on the 2-minute.
I'm gonna wait, to be honest.
Because there's not a lot of volume, but you see that long body right there.
That's a lot of volume for only being 1 minute into that candle, though.
Oh, rejection off my VWAP and EMA.
Yeah, see, it's right there. It's trending right at that 427.15. Or it's holding there, I mean. This is right at the area where the opening candle closed.
So what are you waiting for before you get into puts?
So
I'm waiting for
Um,
if this closes below that line, like if we see like this right here, this might indicate that we're going to be bearish. Yeah, because
What were
we
you saying,
broke
Gil?
through that.
Oh, yeah.
Looking like we're getting that breakdown here.
I'm waiting.
You're a patient man.
I have to. I want a good trade. It might retest that trend line again. It might do it
Certainly
again.
could.
Yeah. So if it does and it's a lower high, then that's where I'm gonna get in.
Hell yeah, I like that.
So you're going to wait for it to get all the way down to about 426.25?
No. To retest that. What do you call it? The high day, which is the trend line that it just broke out of pre-market.
Oh, at 427.6?
Yeah. Because it's still too early to. For me, it's still too early, so I want to make sure it's not gonna go, take off on us if we get in.
I'm just curious on like because that hammer right here at on the 5-minute at 940. I mean, it's not a long wick, but it does show that a lot of buyers are present.
It is the lowest volume candle that we've had so far this morning, though.
Yeah. Are we all thinking puts right here? Are we all on the same page?
I got inputs a little
Like it-
earlier.
Oh,
I got one position. I'll get another if it comes up and retests again. I just took one like a light position when we broke down.
nice.
Nice.
I was just looking at like the hourly and the 15, and it started rejecting pretty hard on both those, so I decided to send it. But I also wouldn't mind getting a nice little opportunity to add to it.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I do get like a starter on the first test.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah. Like on this little push up, I might add a second if we get it.
Yeah, I want to see.
Ooh, right off like the top of that high, the first candle on the 5 minute.
Yeah, it's loving that 427.15 number.
Look, some good orders are coming in. Dang.
Do you watch order flow or something, Gil?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Ray might pay attention to that as well. He watches something like that.
Coming
I-
in the corner of my eye. I don't watch watch it, but like the corner of my eye, I just see them coming in. I'm like, holy smokes, all right.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's almost like a volume indicator before the volume.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah, I might hop out if we hit the low of today. That might be my exit.
Yeah, like 425.9. I like that. 25.85.
What would you hop out there?
Just I have a level right at 426, but I might hop out just a little bit before we get that because sometimes we bounce like as soon as we hit them. I try to sell when it's still nice and red. We got that momentum on our side, you know, before the bounce.
Yeah.
Like right there. Oh yes, that's it.
I think you're
Beautiful.
That was it. Let's go. That was a better trade than I took all last week, dude. All last week I was taking some shit ass trades, bro. Come on.
that's good. That's good.
I love that we all pretty much were seeing that. That's beautiful, boys. Love that.
I didn't take nothing. I literally just watched. To be honest, I was not seeing what you guys are seeing with the trend lines. I have no trend lines down, but I was just, you know what I'm saying, listening. Type shit.
You got that call off the open. I'm sure that moved nice.
Yeah, I think it's actually 50% or something.
That's wonderful.
What do you think, Gil? You still hold on that?
What's that?
You still hold on those puts?
No, I didn't get in.
Okay.
Are you in, Josh?
Yeah, I'm in puts.
Yeah, I'm still. When you hopping out? Or?
I would watch that 426 level for
Yeah.
sure, at least for a short
That's
term
what I'm
bounce.
looking
Yeah.
at. Yeah, because I had it right before, like during that opening candle, I had that 426.28 number drawn. We bounced right off. Well, actually, we broke right through it, and we went to what's this number right here? When we bounced off of the 426.17.
So it's bouncing off right now off of that 5-minute trend line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has a resistance. It was using it as resistance. So I want to see to now. I'm gonna see if there's gonna be a second. What do you call it? Retest of that trend line that it tests up on top, the hourly one again. So I'm gonna see that again. So, and then I'll take a see if it rejects it pretty good. Then I'm going for it, and I'm gonna go for probably the low of pre-market. I want to see.
Yeah, I've got a
see if it
strong
breaks it.
resistance
Yeah.
right there, or support, I guess.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if we reject off my.
So I drew another trend line from the low of pre-market
To
then
that.
the bottom of the first 5-minute candle.
Okay. Not the okay. I see you. So we're kind of opening up right at that bottom of that trend line, the current 5-minute candle.
Yeah, the 5-minute candle that's green right now. That it's right at the bottom of that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm seeing that. I feel you. So you're thinking if we get that rejection off the higher trend line and the break of this little trend line, that's like a double confirmation, huh?
Yeah. Yep,
Alright.
yep. And I'm going for a longer.
A little longer hold on that one.
Yeah. I want to see what it does at the bottom of the. What do you call it? The bottom of the pre-market, right?
Yeah.
Once I'm in, if I get in, and then I want to see what it does at the bottom of the pre-market, and then if it rejects it pretty bad, I'll get out.
Yo, are you still thinking bearish as of right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, definitely on like a. Oh, go on. Sorry.
No, saying Ryan, you timed that perfectly, dude. Like perfectly, bro. Especially if it gets
So
bullish
that was
from
a good
here.
one. Hey, so for those that trade like just in the morning, so like if you're short on time,
Yeah.
those are the moves that you're looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Good shit.
5-10 contracts on that little move. It's good.
I mean, shit. I didn't even get the best fill on it, and I still almost had like a 50% on that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But that's using zero. That's using same day expiration for sure. But yeah, I would love to size up. I just need to get more consistent. But yeah, last week was a shit show, man. I don't know where my head was. We're back to the regular broadcast this week. It's a good way to start it off.
Yeah, great way to start the week.
Forming into a bullish engulfing. Okay.
It's holding that trend line, Gil.
We'll see.
Gil, how long have you been trading, my friend?
7 years, man.
Oh, is this full time for you?
No. I'm self-employed, bro. I have a small business, a handyman business, and a remodeling business, so
Okay.
I might not be on tomorrow because I got a meeting tomorrow.
I got you. That's cool though. Good for you, man.
But I love doing this.
Yeah. Are you you seem pretty profitable though. I mean, it seems like you got like your patience in place. You got your system.
I try to be.
It's hard.
Yeah. When you're gone for like a week or something, because of work or whatever, and then you come back, you're like, oh man, you kind of lose the rhythm,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even sometimes on Mondays, like coming in on a Monday, I have like, I don't know if it's like nerves or what, but I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Damn, broke that trend line.
Yep.
A lot of volume coming in on that. As soon as it opened, what is going on? Oh, do we have news coming out? We have news.
At 9 o'clock, damn.
Yeah. Oh
The
shit.
manufacturing
But
PMI.
then
Yeah.
speak to-
Hold up, let me peep it. I don't know if Powell's speaking today. No, it was ISM manufacturing and construction spending. It's wicking off that trend line though. I mean, we'll see if it pulls back down.
Yep,
I mean, hopefully, you might have to get in some puts. God damn.
This is a wicked little spike though. I was gonna say, I was like, dude, this candle's fucking erratic. What's going on? It's that news.
See, I wait for things like that because if I would have popped, got in right.
Oh
at
my
the bottom
gosh.
there, and then it would freaking mess me up.
Just melted your shit, dude.
Yeah.
The puts, not the puts. I'm not in puts, but the contracts lost 50% of their value in that one candle.
Josh, are you still in?
Yeah, I forgot that news was coming out.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. It looks like it's still holding below that trend line though, so we might get a further rejection here.
I mean, if we hold, like, if this candle shows a long upper wick, then I'm still gonna be sitting confident. If we're closing above, if we close around where we're at right now, like, I might just take my L. But sellers are still looking pretty strong though.
The news is, it's
Yeah, we are talking about it, and I forgot that it was coming out. But I'd never want to be holding a position when that shit comes out. You just don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Josh. I should have warned you. I mean, I was kind of oblivious as well until I realized what was going on.
No worries.
so it might go higher here. We'll see how this one closes. We got
I mean, it looks like the news was bullish if this is the reaction, unless it's just a giant fake out.
it's probably just a reaction on some.
We don't know what the news came out as, though.
I don't have the results. I could probably pull it up. ISM manufacturing. Let's see.
Employment.
Yeah, so it came in actual higher than the previous and the estimated. So, I guess it just means like the manufacturing strong, like good for GDP, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. The candle, the chart will tell you. Apparently, it was bullish. Is what I'm seeing. Jesus.
I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Josh, Are
sorry.
you still in or no?
Might as well. I'm just gonna hold it all day at this point. I mean, I'm already taking like a 50% loss. I'm like, what's another $20?
I mean, shit.
You could save that $20.
Dude, that's a burger and fries.
Real
That's a 6-pack of brewskis to help you forget. No, I'm sure. Fuck. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. It's back inside that trend now. I could come back and retest it from the other side for continuation up. I don't know. I don't really have a set play right now. That was unexpected.
Broke above that zone. Looks like we're gonna come back down and touch it.
There's a small gap on pre-market. There's two of them.
To the upside,
Yeah. So,
like around 428, like 7 point
Yeah.
or 0.6, 0.7, somewhere in there.
yep.
Okay. Do you pay much attention to that, Gil?
Yes, because it always close. It tries to close. Well, they close. It's always trying to close them. So
Yeah, I mean, we had that gap down or gap up in the pre-market, and we closed that in the pre-market as well.
yeah.
I just usually like those little ones. I'd never put much weight to it, but that's interesting.
I do have a line, resistance line at 428.06. So it's kind of like meeting with Josh's Fibonacci.
Mm.
And it's rejecting that area. So let's see. Ooh.
Yeah, on the fib, if you draw it from pre-market high to the low, it's right there at that 50.
Yeah, it is. Almost too perfect. And that gap is actually right at the 61.8 too. That little gap in the pre-market.
Nice.
We're finding support right at that trend line,
Yep.
holding above it so far.
If it gives it to me, I'll take it. If not, I'll let it go.
That bounce, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. If it gives it to me, I'll take it. I'll take the trade. If not, then I'll let it go. I'll just don't trade. I rather not trade than having a losing trade. You know, so I don't like the way it looks.
Not right now.
That's fair. What are you looking for? Just this holding of this trend line on this close here?
Yeah.
I mean, we set a higher high. This is looking like it potentially could be a higher low right at that trend line. How do you feel if it closes like right at like this? Like this is for me, this is like a no trade. I don't like it. Because
Yeah.
it closes like right at it. It doesn't like opens right at it, closes right at it. That for me is too close.
Yeah. I would have took the trade you took earlier.
See that? Sorry, go on.
You know, the trade you took from the hourly trend line.
Yeah.
I would have took that one. I was thinking of taking it just to like a starter, but I'm trading on my what is this? Trading on my phone today
Oh damn.
on Robinhood, so I just want to see if I can make sure I get it pretty good.
We're testing that other trend line to the bottom now, though, or you know, from the pre-market low that you had.
Yep.
So I guess if we break that, that could give another opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, it sets something up in there, like something bearish in there, and then I can, and then I would like that. It's too close to that hourly.
Yeah, I mean, still in the hourly, we're below that trend line. I mean, it's definitely not too early. We could certainly just continue to reject after the head down. I always get a little nervous to take a second trade if I already took one winning trade.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to give those profits back.
Yes. So, I get nervous when just trying to get this entry, you know.
Yeah.
The exit, I don't mind because I already see profit, so I don't mind taking it anywhere. But I get nervous taking the entry because just in case it turns on me.
Yeah. Yeah, I always try to get my entry, like if I have a defined stop where I'm like, if it breaks here, I'm out. I always try to get my entry as close to that as possible. So it's like your risk is super low.
Yeah.
Yeah, my entry on the trade today, because usually I don't take like a breakout entry, but that's kind of what I took. So I was a little nervous because I was like, oh, my fill was a little high. Like if we get a pullback, you know. But I don't know. I was lucky that we didn't. I was also lucky I wasn't holding during that fucking news, dude. Holy.
Yeah.
That, I would have been so salty. But yeah,
Time that perfectly.
I kind of like to look at like definitely the bigger time frame trends, like hourly, daily, whatever. But there's also like a lot of weight to be held in the price action of the current day you're trading. Like if there's a point, if it's the low of the day, you know, it's like, all right, that's a meaningful level. I'm gonna watch for another bounce there, you know, because we've already proved that just 10 minutes ago we did. So
Yeah. It's like, right, you know, the 25 that we did or like in pre-market, that's the low. So
yeah.
that's actually off of the last week, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday, I think. Or
Yep, it was Friday's like low a day as well, pretty much. I've been burnt too many times trying to hold like an extra 10 cents for it to get to my level, and then it turns around and just you're like, damn. You're trying to snipe it exactly, and you miss.
I should have sold when you did, Ryan. I thought about it. I was like, because I was up 30%, probably around where you were, and I was like, you know, because that long bearish candle, I was like, I thought I was going to continue to ride that momentum down.
Yeah, I just
Probably would have, but that news just kind of fucked it all up.
Yeah.
that's definitely a curveball. Breaking that trend. Let's see if that continues.
Give me an entry up there.
Are you break even yet, Josh?
Let's see.
You might get a little retest on the trend here,
About.
Gil.
What's
Just
that?
about.
Are you looking at the retest as broken trend here?
Actually, I'm moving my trend line. Let's see if it. I'm actually moving it from to the bottom of that last red candle.
Gotcha. Okay.
I keep doing that until I find something like. Right now, I just went off of those that were, you know, I need to give it time, like, to set up something, because see how it's bouncing again.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure.
Heck, dude.
I'll let y'all know when I'm gonna get it, when I get in, if I get in.
I mean, we're coming up and retesting that higher time frame trend again for like the third time.
So now here, what I'm looking for is a lower high, so kind of like a head and shoulders, small head and shoulders.
For sure.
So that's what I'm looking for.
And Head and Shoulders is bullish.
Bearish if it breaks to the downside.
Yeah. It's
Inverse,
head
please.
and shoulders. It's bearish. If it's an inverse head and shoulders, that's bullish.
Oh, okay.
Everything's green. Microsoft, Tesla, Apple, Amazon.
Damn, Tesla had their Q3 deliveries today, and I think they came in below expectations. I'm surprised it's holding up so well.
Yeah, had an ugly morning.
Tesla's crazy though. That shit doesn't make any sense.
That's a $10 move right there. Jeez.
Gil, you're not looking for any calls. You're only looking for puts right now.
Yes, only puts. I don't see a reason to go up. Not on SPY.
Especially when we're still below that, like higher, we still are holding below that trend line or that like support that we broke down from.
Yep.
As long as we remain below that on like a higher time frame, there's not much to be bullish about, I'd say.
Yeah, it came up and touched that and came back down right there.
Yeah, we're kind of flirting with it right now. I don't know. See, part of me is like, damn, do I try to ride this down for round two? But we'll see.
What are you up on the day?
Me?
Yep.
34 and my, yeah, so that's like over 50%. I think my contract was like 70 something.
What's your usual green day look like?
That's like a decent green day for me. Especially if I'm trading one contract.
Yeah.
Because I only took one position there. Yeah, say if I'm trading one contract, I could try to keep my losers to like $10, $15 and my wins to like 20 to 30.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind another little banger, but I mean, if we close down here like this, oh man.
I like this. I like this. My next candle. I want to see my next candle. See what it is.
Do you have any concern with that support below us though? Pretty close by there, Gil?
No, not yet.
Yeah, yeah. Also, Fool, you're asking no bullish plays. I mean, you could scalp some calls off a bounce off like that support, you know.
Yeah.
If you wanted to take like a quick scalp, you could for sure do that. But
I was just telling Ray and Gil last night, I'm trying to get away from those quick scalps. I need those bigger plays in my life.
yeah. Yeah. I know, I was too focused on the scalps last week and that's what burnt me. I tried to make a promise to myself. I was like, I'm not gonna take some little fucking miniature move. I don't know, just because I'm impatient. Because that got me bad last week.
All right, if it hits trend line, I'm gonna get a starter right here.
Nice.
My stop will be at the top of the high a day,
Okay.
2808, somewhere around there.
I mean, we're getting those wicks. It looks like we're rejecting nicely off that
Yeah.
little zone.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. Let's see. Ray says a bear flag on the hourly. I'm looking at the hourly. I mean, yeah, you can kind of see from that sell-off in the pre-market. Yeah, I got a little bit of a support line drawn. I think I might consider entry if we get below that.
What level is that at?
It's like a trend line, so not exactly at a particular level, but just following like the bounces on the 5 minute, you know, the bottom of the candles.
Gotcha.
So basically, if we broke below like 426.7 or so, somewhere in there, it looks like we're getting that rejection off the trend line though. I keep saying trend line, I'm sorry. I got a trend line to the top and a trend line to the bottom, and we're kind of bouncing in between both of them right now.
Yeah. I do see the bear flag.
Yeah, I have it like really nice on like the 15 minute is really clear to me. We do have that support at 426 though. I'd watch that level at 426.
If we can get down to 426, I'm solid, and then I'm out. Yeah, that news stressed me out.
I'm sorry, brother.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I was feeling like a king for a second, and then all of a sudden, manufacturing wants to start doing good.
Yeah, it happens,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why like every morning I
Stupid
try to
economy's
check the
doing
news.
well for
That's why every morning I
Everyone
try to
else
check
is
the
done for,
news.
so I can make $20.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you just start laying off people so I can make my 10% win, please?
Yes.
Can our country just fucking die already so I can make some money?
Can we just go up in flames so I can pay off my mortgage, please?
Oh, I got Yeah, we got some good orders coming in.
For the downside?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Nice. I was gonna say, can you tell? Can you can see if they're like buys or sells? I suppose you could. That's kind of a dumb question.
But if I had that information, I'd be timing everything perfectly.
I mean, oh, you trade on TradingView. I think TradingView might have. Oh, did they not have something like that? I have no clue to tell you the truth.
Order flow analysis, but I really don't know what the fuck I'm reading.
Some of those are so confusing, dude. They look like wet newspaper or something where the ink's all like smeared. It's just numbers and lines and shit.
God.
I know. I saw a trader using them and I was like, dude, this means nothing to me, bro. Fucking pull out your scroll of hieroglyphics to trade. All right.
Yeah, I'm taking it here.
You're entering it here, you said?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's
My
kind of
thought
like
is at the higher day, so
it's like right around where we've.
Level?
You guys like those fib lines, huh?
Yeah, they lined up pretty good.
Dang, Gil, did you enter a put?
yeah. Yep.
Is this consolidation we're seeing right now? Or no?
Maybe a little bit.
Sure, hell, sideways.
Creating higher highs and higher lows.
All right, now I want to see this break that 5-minute trend line.
Yeah, that's what I would wait for. I mean, just because I am scared of risking more.
How low do you guys see it getting today?
My target's like 426 and then 425. If we break both of those, shit. We have like a super long-term trend down around like 423.5.
I think there's one at 22 something.
Okay.
You think for like today?
If it goes that far. But 25, I think 25 was there was a gap. It closed like a week ago, I think, and I think it hit 22 something. Ooh, come on!
Yeah, it's right at that line, huh?
If this candle closes red, oh, it's gonna look good. Sometimes I have to zoom in on my charts because I need glasses. I haven't gone to go get them.
Especially on your phone, dude.
I threw in an out of money put, and the contract was super cheap. It was like $21. I put in an out of money put on 424 when it just climbed up right there. I'm not freaking leaving. I'm staying. I'm doubling down. I'm not going anywhere. They're gonna have to roll in the National Guard to get me out of here. I'm not going anywhere.
Dangerous.
Oh, we're getting that little breaky break, aren't we? They're testing it.
Oh, orders are coming in. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
That's what it does. You know you want to.
Come on.
Oh, it's broke down, huh?
Yep. Come on, come on.
Damn, I wasn't paying attention. I might have entered on that.
There we go.
Oh, I was thinking about entering on the break, and I just fucking wasn't. I was chatting. Let's go, though. I'm happy for you boys.
We might get a retest. I got a trend line coming from, I mean, it's still too early, but there's a trend line coming from pre-market to, what was it? The one I was talking about earlier, resistance.
Mm-hmm.
It might hit that and probably retest it maybe, or that.
That's like below 426, though, right? That'd be somewhere down there.
Yeah. But you know what? That 2584, I think. Yeah, I will wait for the retest of that 5-minute trend line on the one that just broke.
Yeah, we got the. Oh,
I
sorry.
wouldn't enter anywhere below that. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll get in on this one. I was watching it, but I looked away for a second right when it broke. But that's fine. I mean,
Gil, you still holding your puts?
oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay. You do a
I'm
same,
ready.
you do a 0 DTE?
What's that?
You do 0 DTE?
When do they expire?
Today.
Okay. Yeah, that out of money put I just put in for 424. I'm up like 70% on that right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but my 426 put I'm only up like 7%.
I can't believe you're still in that.
Doesn't make sense.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
More news.
More news?
Are you kidding me for real?
No, there shouldn't be. That was it for the day. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, though. What the fuck is going on? I mean, yeah, what is happening?
Bro, if I wanted this much volatility, I'd be doing options for Bitcoin. This is stupid.
Yeah, we got no more. Wait. Yeah, no more news today. So no news. But yeah, here we're back below that trend line. It's just some weird volume coming in. I don't know why. It's like crazy candle. I feel like there's a big break coming. It's been like in this little triangle consolidation, flipping back and forth. I feel like it wants to break.
Break down, you think? I mean,
Yeah, it's making like lower highs. It's like broken out of that support. I think it's just like
I'm thinking of adding right here.
this might be the death throes, you know? Its last fight before it dies.
Yeah.
Somebody in
You
my
kinda
chat
do
said
this.
Powell is speaking in 20 minutes. Is that true? I didn't see that on my calendar.
Oh gosh.
no,
Dude,
no way.
Jerome Powell. Why you do me
I
like
forgot
that?
about that. We've been talking about it all freaking time.
I didn't see it on my calendar though. Anything about him speaking today.
Damn it.
Still not on there? Have you looked now?
I mean, yeah, I just checked. I'll type speech today.
Watch, he comes out and he's just like, "Hey, I just want to let everyone know that interest rates are going to go down to 5%, and
I think it's an interview.
Yeah, it might not be like a speech. It might just be like an interview, which is why it's not like on the economic calendar, because it's not like an actual official thing. He might just be, bro. He just loves the fame. He just wants to come out and get his 5 minutes. He's like, we might raise interest. I don't know. Maybe so. Roost Zeus, I appreciate you coming in, spreading that knowledge, my friend, because I was not aware of that.
what's the chat saying?
Oh, he just said this about Powell speaking today.
Yeah, I forgot. Freaking forgot. Didn't we say that yesterday? It's alright. Ugh.
But we're still, it looks like we still are getting that rejection off that trend line. I mean, we're sitting right at it.
Any more brain busters coming out today in the market? Nope.
Mr. Potato Head speaking at fucking 5.
Dude, I just can't Biden just come out and say that we're going to unleash Article 5 on Russia so that way we can
Oh,
just
God.
my mortgage?
I don't know about all that.
No, I'm just kidding. Fridays, I bet it's going to be super big because before the markets open, you're going to have
It might not
US
move. Freaking interview. Might just be bouncing around right here. Sorry, Josh.
No, you're straight. You're straight. This Friday though, we got a briefing on the employment report, the unemployment rate, U.S. hourly wages, and then that's all in the morning before the markets open, and then at 3 p.m. consumer credit.
That's on what day?
This Friday. Tomorrow should be relatively stable, but then Wednesday you have another S&P final U.S. services report, and then Thursday is trade deficit.
What's that mean?
I'm guessing that has something to do with that. That's going to be in the morning though, so I'm curious to see. I'm guessing trade deficit has to do with goods coming in versus goods going out. So it might affect. I don't even know the name for it.
Import, export.
Yeah, exactly. The imports and exports. I'm curious to see like how it typically in times past, how does the market react to the news of us having more exports than imports or vice versa?
Hey, isn't Powell speaking like around 1?
No fucking clue.
Still can't figure out when this is or where it's going on. I'll go to the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve. Let's see. Monday
Ray,
at
where'd you-
1. What's up?
Gil,
Yeah.
where did you find out that he was speaking?
I heard it on the news last week.
Hey, you're getting that a little bit of rejection off that trend though. That's nice.
I know it was an interview, but I thought it was Friday.
I'm still not seeing anything about Powell speaking today. I see Vice Chair Michael S. Barr today at 1 p.m. Eastern. But maybe he's talking to Powell? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. They like to keep us guessing. It's all conspiracy, man. They don't want us to win. Oh wow, sorry this late. I might hop off, my friends. I didn't realize the time.
Okay. No worries.
But yeah, I wish we get out of this chop for you guys. Get some decent trades in.
All right, this is I'm going to post this in the announcements. This is the brief remarks on the economy and bank regulation. This is not from Governor Bowman, not Powell. So here, it's in announcements.
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck.
Later.
All right, man.
I did.